Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Did you like my little tease there for you? Weather update? Weather? What weather? Is this December? It's you know, not a real hot pattern for December, but it's a consistent a mild to very warm pattern. And, we've seen times where we get to 50 or even 60 degrees in December, but it's a 1 day type deal. But we're talking, I looked out 10 days and we're talking the majority of them will be in the 40s, if not 50 degrees. So in the snowfall, white Christmas, probably not. I'll show you more of that too coming up here in just a second. Hey, good morning, Bob Clark from South Branch and Ed Johnson from Waterford. Good morning to you. All right, so today you're not going to find really any travel problems. There's been some spotty snow up around the Gaylord area across I-75. That's the only thing you would find. And yeah, Chloe Valentine says snowing right now in Fostoria. There are flurries around, but nothing that is of any significance. You might see the flakes, like say on your grill cover or something like that. That's about it. Satellite picture shows fairly quiet weather off to the west. Yeah, we're Michigan, so we're socked in by clouds. We could definitely start to maybe see occasional sunshine today, but it'll be shy sunshine. And over the next few days, with the absence of any storm system, we can have off and on sunshine and gradually warmer temperatures as well. All right, so let's get into the forecast and show you that, the reason for my tease to you of weather. What weather? So, this afternoon should be dry. Tonight and tomorrow morning, a little bit of spotty snow comes across Alpena to Traverse City to Charlevoix up into the UP, an inch or so, something like that. Not a December type snowstorm. Hey, Sherry Matthews checking in from Niagara Falls this morning. Wednesday and Thursday, dry. If you're traveling, excellent weather. Friday, look at Friday. Weather? What weather? And there's no precipitation even over the Great Lakes for 3 or 4 days. And as we go into Friday night or Saturday, this is Saturday, there could be some spotty light. It should mostly be rain because we've been in the 40s at that point, and we'll be in the 40s. Again, not a put together storm system. And then we go into Sunday, we go into Monday of next week, Tuesday, December 19th. Weather? What weather? Easy, Joe Narot. Stick a fork in winter. No, don't stick a fork in winter. Remember, December is the most dominated month of the 3-month El Nino pattern, usually warmer than normal. We will get some winter, so just because we're at December 11th, don't stick a fork in winter just yet. We will have some. Now, we're out to December 21st. Nothing there. All right. Better get a grasp on what is normal. Sometimes here in Michigan, you lose track of what should it be in December? What should it be December 11th? So that's what this is showing you. On December 11th, we should have highs. Ann Arbor, 37. Kalamazoo, 36. Flint, 36. Grand Rapids, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, 35. 32 in Cadillac, 34 Traverse City, 34 Mackinac City. So we'll call it, mid 30s with upper 30s in the north is what's normal. And remember what a normal is. A normal is just 30 very erratic temperatures from the last 30 years averaged together. So 35 is the average in a lot of places. But, we've had highs of 20 to 25 and we've had highs of 45 in December. It's still pretty erratic. But look at the forecast coming up. Today, we're pretty chilly. We're about normal, 33, 34, 35. Tomorrow, tack on a couple of degrees, upper 30s. Wednesday, still getting kind of cool, but not cold, 35, 37, 38. Look at Thursday, into the mid 40s. Look at Friday, upper 40s, flirting with 50 degrees. Saturday, southern half of the state, well into the 40s. Sunday, flirting with 50 degrees. Next Monday, maybe a brief cool down in the upper 30s, and back to 40 for December 19th, and back into the 40s on Wednesday, December 20th. So, there really isn't much cold air anywhere in sight. So I thought I'd show you. Remember, I'm real big on the extended term at this time of the year on what we call the ensemble mode. So we show you the deterministic mode of a model, and that's what we feel is the best set of initial conditions and the best run. But it can be off, especially out in the long range, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days out. So then they also run the same model with 50 different little tweaks at the beginning, and they average them all together. And that's not a great forecast out in the future, because 10 might say snow, 10 might say dry, and 30 might say something in the middle. But you know that if a lot of the majority of those tweaks are saying something, that it's probably going to happen, especially if it's a strong trend. Where I'm going with this is, let's look out 16 days at the surface temperature anomaly, and all you're going to see is red, meaning warmer than normal conditions. So that's what this is. This is the surface temperature anomaly off of the European, probably the better model. And I just accidentally shut it down for you. Let me go grab it again here real quick. Okay. There we go. So, surface temperature anomaly, where you see the red, obviously. Clint Westwood, when will we be doing year-round mowing? That's going to be a while. Probably looking at about 50 to 75 years on that, but the way we're pacing, it will happen. So, temperature anomaly, Thursday, warming up. Friday and Saturday, of course, I showed you warmer than normal, but look at the size of the warmer than normal. When we get to next Monday, it's most of the country. We get to next Tuesday and into Wednesday. Look at the size of the warmth. Look where the warmth comes from. It comes from Canada. Normally in the winter, cold air comes from Canada. Now we're at December 22nd. We're at December 23rd. The entire U.S. is 3 to 10 degrees warmer than normal. Not super hot, but it's definitely warmer than normal. This is Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Canada, much warmer than normal. U.S., warmer than normal. Michigan here, probably 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal. So, you're talking probably Christmas is probably somewhere between 35 and 45, depending on what a storm system is doing at that time. And yes, that answers the question that it is hard to have a white Christmas when the days leading up to it, all of the days, are warmer than normal. Here's another perspective for you. This is the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and you can see how the warmth is robust. This is this week, late this week into the weekend, the atmosphere is expanded. It's warmer than normal. And that's what I'm showing you here. And then we go into early next week, and then we go toward Christmas. We're at 23rd, 24th, 25th. Santa's going to need the rollerblades on the sleigh this year. That's Christmas Day right there. That is not a December-like wintry pattern. And just to reiterate it, let's look at the extended forecasts from the Climate Prediction Center. They make the 6 to 10 day forecasts. Warm everywhere and much drier than normal. So this should lead to some very good travel conditions up to Christmas. This is December 18th to 24th. Very warm. most everywhere except Florida, near normal there, and quite dry. And then the 3 to 4 week forecast takes us to January 5th, and Michigan stays leaning toward warmer than normal. So I don't think I was lying when I said weather. What weather? Is this December? I told my wife yesterday, I showed her the upper air maps that I just showed you with all the red on it. I said, "Hey, if they didn't put a date on this weather map and I was confused, I'd look at it and say, "Oh, it must be late October or something like that." That's what the upper atmosphere looks like at the moment. It will change. We will have winter. More than likely. We got two things going against winter: strong El Nino and global warming. So one of these winters, we're going to get through it and we're going to say, did we actually have a winter? And this could be that winter because of the two things combined. But we will have some snow for you snow lovers. We will have temperatures dip below freezing and stay cold for several weeks sometime in January or February. And the downside of all this is that we've noticed a trend that even if the weather dislikers, I won't use the word hater, but if the weather dislikers get through December, January, and February okay, the trend we've noticed is that March and early April seem to be kind of messed up and go back to wintry even in a warming globe. So, hey, there's your weather update. Good travel conditions. And if you've got a winter outside project, you thought, Mother Nature's going to shut me down already, keep going. Keep going. You might get her done before Mother Nature changes her mind, too. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.